What's up, everyone? Today we have a little bit of a replay from last night's Grand Arena stream. This is showcasing Bad Batch, specifically in a slightly underdeveloped Bad Batch, going up against a pretty high Relic CLS team. I don't think this CLS team was all Relic 7, but also I don't think it would have mattered much either way, because this encounter is very largely just percent effects based, right? So doesn't matter if they have 50,000 health or 150,000 health. We're doing all percentage damage. We're doing exposed damage. We're doing, Echo Unique is doing percent damage. That's most where everything is coming from. Now this Bad Batch team is Hunter and Tech are 7-star. I picked them up from shipments a little bit early. They are sitting at Relic 0, and Echo is 4-star Gear 11. So just to give you an idea, the CLS is pretty normal, generic modding across the board. Not Bruiser CLS or anything like that. Just kind of, he had like a crit damage triangle, offense cross, speed set, the speed, potency, C3PO, all the stuff that you would usually expect to see. So here we have a 312 speed Echo. 312 is not some magic number. That's just the fastest I could get my Echo with 5 mods that I had left over. And conveniently, I guess most of the mods you're going to leave at 5 are probably going to be protection primaries. That's what I gave him as well. Just the fastest I could get him. And if they're protection primaries, that's ideal because there is a little bit of RNG that could happen here. And we need him to ideally be able to take 1 hit, maybe 2. Tech needs to be 7 speed below Echo in this team. He gets 6 speed free, and we're trying to drop him 1 under. So in this case, he is 305. So, nice and simple. We get him straight under. And then Hunter also, or Tech as well as Hunter are both also just on speed and protection mods, with also the extra concern of potency. Echo, because he's just kind of on bare bones modding, could use some extra potency just because the CLS team can get a lot of tenacity potentially. Even though Hunter Lead does give us 50%, I would still rather be prepared and get a little bit of overkill on that potency. So definitely made sure, I believe, Tech I locked in with 125%. Hunter Lead gives him 50%. And then with his unique, he'll get an extra 25% on the first grenade cast. So that puts him at roughly 200% potency. That should eliminate all RNG possible if you happen to fight like a super tenacity CLS team, which has kind of been floating around for a little bit now. And same for Hunter. Hunter, I believe I had him around 287, 288-ish at lock. I don't exactly remember. The main thing I would say is, ideally, for the sake of most consistency possible here, we would like Hunter to outspeed their C3PO. I will tell you right now that when I planned this turn order out, I tried this with Hunter missing mods entirely. So his speed isn't too essential here to get the effect we're going for. But, you don't want to just leave him sitting out doing nothing otherwise, right? So I did give him some speed. I did speed him a little bit. It was a little bit more speed than I like to give him. Hunter isn't necessarily a fast character, but I figure I hadn't tested this before we locked in. I was just doing this live on stream, and I wanted to give him enough. So yeah, pretty much across the board, speed, protection, potency. Don't worry about Echo's potency for the most part. Obviously his days can't be resisted, so we don't have to worry about that. It's mostly just more for like small side effects. But yeah, speed, protection, potency. Skip the potency and Echo if you can, and that's pretty much it. So let's go into the fight here. Obviously, we are going first. We're kicking off with the AoE days. And this move right here is where things can start to get a little bit hairy. We're going to use our second special. This is an attempt at an AoE stun. This has all of the usual RNG associated with abilities that aren't guaranteed. 50% chance to not stun. Obviously, in this fight, we land it all. We're just good players today, right? So the main concern to me here would be if C3PO resists. Specifically because if he resists, you'll see we made all of these buffs. We worked so hard to do this. And if he happens to not get stunned, and if the AI chooses to use blind, it's an AoE dispel, we're going to lose everything. Translation gone, reset. This team loses a lot of momentum. And to me, that would be a concern. So, all that being said, though, the reason why we would like Hunter to be faster is because we do get one last attempt at being able to stun here. So, That's the whole idea. In this case, it's not necessarily relevant. We'll be using CLS as the example here because he's currently unstunned. So we have Hunter's turn right now. We have the second special being a swap, and we are going to swap over to Tech. Specifically Tech first, because this turn order gets us a very nice and clean triple translation on Tech and Echo at once with an assist call. So with Tech's turn, we use the first special and we aimed that at Echo to give him 1 extra translation. Now we're on Echo's turn. You will see he is 2 out of 3 translation. The moment that we cast it, we'll reach 3. And with the first special, it is an assist call. So we're going to reach over. We are going to call Tech to assist. That is going to reduce Echo's cooldowns. You can see he's 2 turns away on his AoE days. With that assist call, we'll be getting it next turn. And you can see as well, we have CLS coming up shortly. This assist call hitting the expose will remove his turn meter and just put us in an excellent position. So I'll just let it play out from here. Most of the rest of this is just kind of using all of your abilities. Also, Echo's first special is an attempt at an AoE expose. We can see here, we did remove CLS's turn meter. Ideally, you know, we would like to see the AoE expose happen again, right? I don't think that's crazy to say. We do land it on C3PO, which is the one we were looking for. Because C3PO here, you know, everyone is dazed. Like, no one can assist. No one would gain CLS lead turn meter. It's not really doing anything to us. And we all have tenacity up, right? So we're mostly just chilling here. And we see Hunter's about to go. If Echo lands the AoE exposed, then we just have Hunter AoE to immediately just knock down everyone's turn meter. When this team operates correctly in 3v3, you just chain AoE stun, AoE turn meter removal, AoE stun. It's an extremely clean team. It's actually a lot of fun, right? This is why something like a Gear 11 Echo can actually work here while being fairly safe, right? So in this case, we aim for the target lock just to, you know, get the extra target lock value. You know, if Hunter wasn't going soon, then maybe we would need to aim at the expose instead. But in this case, it's fine, right? So we take the double basic here. Not the best on damage, but again, our damage is not what this team is concerned about. I don't believe the targeting on this stealth move matters at all, so don't really worry about that. We hit the AoE. Chewie is back down to 0, and we are right back where we started, and we're off to the races. We have AoE days, fully reset. Hunter gets some damage for, you know, why not, I guess. And Tech right back again right after the AoE days with another stun grenade. And that's just it. That's just done, you know? It's a very clean team when it wants to be. I don't know if I would necessarily trust this over a team like Jedi Training Rey. You know, I would say Jedi Training Rey has that team down pretty pat. I guess my biggest concern here would be Rey does... I do feel like there are setups that can potentially make life really hard for Rey. I don't know if it would necessarily be a full counter, but I have had people fail on my CLS team with Rey because of, I would say pretty comfortably, because of my modding, right? And this is a situation where maybe your JTR is a little bit outclassed. Maybe it's time to bust out the Bad Batch and something like that, right? Because JTR, you know, Mindtrix has some RNG stuff like that, but it feels like there's more safety nets there versus than what this team is facing, right? This AoE grenade attempt is what will always terrify me, because the moment you hit that AoE blind or the AoE stun and it doesn't stop C3PO from doing a blind on you potentially, usually the AI will do an AoE first, but you know, in this case especially, lots of buffs to dispel. He needs to cleanse himself. I would not be surprised if the AI just does blind first here. If Hunter can't stop that from happening, you gotta just improvise on the fly, right? You probably don't even do this combo rotation anymore. Maybe Hunter lands the expose, and maybe Tech would just have to basic it. It's all just up in the air, right? It's all just a huge mess. So yeah, that's just kind of where it's at. I'm still actually pretty happy with this fight overall. It felt clean, right? When everything goes right, the Bad Batch are a lot of fun. But that'll be it for now. You know, I don't know how minimum this could go. More, again, this is mostly just about speed, protection, potency. In theory, this could actually probably work with a full Gear 11 team, right? The stuns, the damage is all going to be the same pretty much regardless. It's just about, just be good players. Just land that stun, right? It's so easy. It's not even a problem. All right. Good luck out there. Happy hunting.